And welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, live from San Francisco, California, and we are kicking off part 2 in the most spectacular fashion that we could think of with the queen herself, Charlotte Flair. And this promises to be a pretty decent matchup here. Charlotte Flair is going to be mixing it up with Nia Jax and the great Empress herself, Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, I should say. But these ladies have been kind of mixing it up since Charlotte got on the scene here. Since Charlotte arrived on the scene here on Monday Night Raw with her best friend Sasha Banks. These two have really been imposing their will and really just letting it be known that even though they're new here, you know, they still feel that they're at the top of the mountain wherever they go. And I mean, that has yet to be proven, but we do know the track record of both Charlotte and Sasha Banks, Charlotte and Sasha Banks, and undeniably great. I mean, I gotta give credit where credit's due, but Charlotte's going to be one tough cookie to top here on Monday Night Raw. But if anybody can do it, I do believe it would be one of these two ladies that's about to stand across the ring from her here tonight. As we await the presence of the intimidating Goliath of the women's division, Nia Jax. This woman promises to be a force to be reckoned with in there. And Nia still seems to be finding her way since parting ways with Alexa Bliss, as she's defected over there to SmackDown, and she's gotten mixed up there with 24K, but we're not going to speak too much on that here tonight. We're going to keep focus on Raw, which is where the action's at, ladies and gentlemen. San Francisco, the Cow Palace. We are excited. We are getting ready to roll into Extreme Rules in just 6 days. And that does promise to be an amazing pay-per-view under the tutelage of Paul Heyman, the godfather of Extreme. I can't wait. Some of the matches we have set up for Sunday night, man. Ooh. But not to take the spotlight away from these ladies, because they do definitely command the attention when they're in the ring. 3 superstars of the women's division as we get set here to welcome the last, the Empress of Tomorrow. And this woman's still trying to get back on track and find her way back to that women's championship that she held what seems like so long ago. Just earlier this year, back in January, I believe she still held that championship. And she has quite the history with Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss. Believe me, if you've been following any of Monday Night Raw over the past year, you've seen Asuka and Nia Jax mix it up more than a few times. It just seems that the numbers game always was able to catch up to Asuka, but now the playing field has been even. No Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan and Nia Jax they seem to still be on good terms, but again, they're kind of going their separate individual ways now, and it is what it is. So Nia's going to have to step up here and do it on her own, and I'm sure she's more than willing to accept that responsibility and more than capable of handling herself. I have no doubt about either one of those. But again, I'm looking in this ring right now, and I'm seeing 3 of the best female competitors in the WWE. Possibly future Raw Women's Champions. Speaking of the Women's Championship, that itself should be a hell of a match Sunday when Ember Moon takes on Naomi. Again, 2 former best friends, and it's hard to tell what's going on with those two lately. Sometimes they're on the same page, sometimes they're on opposite sides of the fence, and I think they just need to get in the ring and square it away, honestly. I think after Sunday night, you're going to see that story develop, and we're going to really find out how strong that bond is between those two. You see a hell of a kick there from Charlotte. And Charlotte showing a nasty side since coming over here to Raw. And again, that could be the influence of Sasha Banks, but right there, just you can see Charlotte is more than capable between those ropes, and why shouldn't she be? Oh my God! I saw shades of her father right there, had that chop connected. Look at that, Charlotte standing right up to the wall that is Nia Jax. And we have got a fantastic back and forth here. Is Nia able to get the advantage and just plant Charlotte? Now focusing her attention on Asuka, but Asuka with a hell of a reversal there. And again, you're talking about 3 women in the ring here who are more than capable of standing their ground against any of the other females. And what a move right there, the sunset flip powerbomb to Nia Jax. And if you're not impressed with that kind of power, I don't know what to tell you. But Asuka with a beautiful moonsault, picture perfect. Charlotte makes her way back in the ring here and puts a stop to this momentum. But Asuka, again, rolling right now. Asuka is an unstoppable force here on Monday Night Raw. And believe me, we're happy to have her. Nice STO. And again, she's really looking to get back on track here and move up and finally get that title shot that she's been yearning for so long. Because believe me, and again, I say this about any one of these three females in the ring, you give any one of these people one shot at that title, and I think each one of these women, they would walk away with the championship if given the opportunity. They are that damn good. I'm not taking anything away from Naomi. Believe me, she's been a great champion since WrestleMania. I'm not taking anything away from Ember Moon or any of the other ladies in the back, but as we see a roll-up here, and Asuka didn't seem too concerned to get back in the ring there, but Nia Jax kicking out of that is a little early, but you see a big spear there from the Queen. And Asuka finds herself looking up at the lights, and all of a sudden, this could be it. 1, 2, but Asuka's able to kick out as Nia Jax incapacitated on the outside. And again, a familiar sight here, folks. Charlotte Flair is in control. Oh, my God. Listen. Oh, my God! It's no secret where she learned that trade. Holy crap, what a chop that was. Could hear that echo all throughout the Cow Palace here. And look at Charlotte. Charlotte is handling her business with a drop kick to Nia into the ring apron there. Now she's heading up to the high rent district as Asuka's still recovering. And Charlotte with a nice crossbody. Asuka able to just dodge barely out of the way, but still feeling a little bit of that brunt there. And both of these women are really understanding now what Charlotte brings to the table. She spent the majority of her time this year over on SmackDown, possibly being underutilized. I don't remember her ever getting a championship opportunity, and that is shocking to me. But again, that's why she's come over here to Raw, and she's looking to prove herself and move up as quickly as possible. And again, not that she's not capable of doing that on her own. She's proven that time and time again. But now with her and Sasha Banks being back on the same page and simpatico, that is a dangerous, dangerous alliance, so to speak. Excuse me there. Charlotte whips Nia into the ropes there, but she cannot get this monster off of her feet. It's like trying to wrestle down a dinosaur here. Nia able to just throw her into the ropes with ease and lift her up about 10 feet in the air. And Charlotte is just absorbing everything here, finding a counter for everything. And again, the more that I see Charlotte Flair wrestle, the more I'm just, personally, I'm blown away. Again, it's a treat to have her over here on Monday Night Raw, and this is a woman that commands the spotlight. She commands respect, and she generates success everywhere she goes. It's not a secret. Oh my God, another big spear there from Charlotte to Asuka. And again, when is the last time you remember seeing Asuka just be completely dominated? Nia Jax as well. Charlotte is in pretty good control of this match here. I've seen a few mistakes, but right there you see she recovers so quickly. You think she makes a mistake, you think she's in trouble, and she finds a counter, and then she hits you with those big-time shots right there. Oh my God! And again, I say, how impressive is Charlotte Flair? And a spear off the ropes to Nia Jax, and she finally gets her off her feet there. And Charlotte is feeling San Francisco right now. And she may be setting Nia up for the end as we see it. The natural selection right there, and Asuka, you can see she's on the outside, nowhere to be found. And Charlotte Flair may pick up the victory here, and that would be huge as Nia Jax able to roll that shoulder in the 11th hour right there. Asuka finds herself with a kick. Oh, and she goes for that hip attack, but Charlotte dodged out of the way. It was an unceremonious landing for Asuka. And again, you can see the story of this match right here. Two of the best that we have on Monday Night Raw basically being dominated. Oh, and Charlotte Flair, Nia finally able to get her out of the ring. And maintain some momentum here. Oh, heavy shot. And Asuka, again, in my eyes here, Asuka's looking up at the Twin Towers, and she may be considered the underdog in this match. Oh, Charlotte finds a great counter there on the outside, and that's going to do double the damage. And now here we go. This is what people want to see, I believe. No offense to Nia Jax, but this right here, the Empress and the Queen, who will rule the land of Monday Night Raw? Oh, and Charlotte with a nice counter there. I didn't even see that coming. She puts Asuka down on her back once more. Nia rolls in the ring and takes a shot to the gut and eats the natural selection once again. And Charlotte's got them both at her mercy once again in this match. Charlotte picks up Asuka, and she may be looking to hit it here. And again, another natural selection, this time to Asuka herself. And Charlotte Flair has her pick of who she wants to get the victory over. And there you go, Nia Jax as the ref out of position once again. And oh my God! Somehow Nia Jax able to kick out. Charlotte shifts her focus to Asuka. She's looking to pick up the victory over anybody, and Asuka kicks out at 2 as well. What a hell of a match we're seeing here tonight. Charlotte rolls out of the ring. She's walking up the ramp now. Where is Charlotte going? And Charlotte Flair may have had enough. I'm not sure what the hell she's doing, but she seemed like she was well in control. But look in the ring, Asuka able to grab Nia Jax as Nia was watching Charlotte walk away, and that seemed to be a mistake. And Asuka hits the Asuka lock. Nia taps out. Nia taps out. There's no choice, and there you go. Charlotte just was done. I guess she works by the hour, and when that clock hits 5, she is out. Asuka able to pick up the victory over Nia Jax, but this was nothing more than a wrestling clinic put on by the Queen. And again, I gotta say, the entire women's division has got to be put on notice right now, because from what I just saw, I don't know who's going to be the one that can be able to step up to Charlotte Flair. And again, Naomi, Ember Moon, I would keep my eyes out on this girl. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to shift our focus right now, and we're going to take you to a candid interview that was conducted earlier today. Jinder Mahal has a few words for The Undertaker, and we're going to take you to that interview right now.
पंजाब ताड़ी नगरी दा लांदा गेड़ा मोती अखां च अख पाके वेखावे खो माई दा लाल गेड़ा जेड़ा सन्नू पावे रो पहले तू बाही जिते बंब सुटे साडी कौम छोटी उम्र तू ही खतरे ते पाले शो किसे तो डर जमा ए जिंद जिंदा नहीं खून दा प्यासा होर कोई शै पींदा नहीं सुतत पे आस ते जलम तू लहरा विच नाब न सच वंदे मिल बन के रूहे पंजाब पंजाबी जिते जान उते छा जान वड्डी तू वड्डी वेखो मुश्किलां करन सान शेरां दी कौम अप्पा शेरां दी कौम अप्पा शेरां दी कौम साडे हौसले रहिंदे महान पंजाबी जिते जान उते छा जान वड्डी तू वड्डी वेखो मुश्किलां करन सान शेरां दी कौम अप्पा शेरां दी कौम अप्पा शेरां दी कौम साडे हौसले रहिंदे महान शेरां दी इक दिन जिदड़ 10 साल तू होंदा भारी बड़ा शेरां दा इक वार पंजाबी मुंडा मैं पंजाबियां दी शान हां पंजाबी मान सम्मान दा हनुमान हां सदा मारा
And we welcome you back once again to San Francisco Live, and we thank you once again for joining us each and every week here on Jack the Mac Gaming. Number 1 in WWE Universe action, as we welcome TM61, and we get set for some number 1 contendership tag team action, as TM61 and the Alpha Elites earned this right last week when they actually teamed up with each other. And as unsettling as that was to watch, because those two have really seemed to be on opposite sides of the fence, so to speak, but they put that differences aside last week, and they were able to pick up a big victory over the Ascension and the Usos, who we saw earlier tonight. Very impressive showing by the Ascension, and again, once again, I have to speak on the renaissance and the rejuvenation of the tag team division on Raw. It seems like we went from zero to hero here, and we are just overflowing with tag team talent. And you can see right there, two of them on display. Roderick Strong and Jason Jordan, former Raw Tag Team Champions, looking to once again climb that mountain and get back on top there. But they have one little obstacle standing in their way here tonight in TM61. And I'm sure Kurt Hawkins and Tony Nese have their eyes glued to the television for this match. They need to. They need to scout these guys. And again, here we go. Shane Thorne starting things off. He's tired of waiting around, not even letting the Alpha Elites get their jackets off here. Those beautiful Leatherman jackets that they wear. And Shane Thorne just treating Roderick Strong like a piece of dirt right now. What a nice moonsault that was. Standing moonsault. And once again, the damn referee. I mean, I'm getting a little sick and tired. How much does that guy make? Because I think we need to reevaluate the referees here on Monday Night Raw. But anyway, here we go. We are set for action, and the referee has called for the bell, and Roderick Strong already finds himself in a hole here. Now he's eating some right hands from Nick Miller, as Nick Miller whips him into the ropes and drops down, and oh my God, off the rebound! A full swinging back elbow to the face of Roderick Strong. And once again, I say, this is not ballet, folks. And a quick pinfall attempt there, but Roderick Strong able to kick out. And Nick Miller focusing on Jason Jordan now for no reason, bringing him in the hard way with a suplex right there as Jason Jordan's got to roll out. And again, the Alpha Elites are looking to crawl out of a hole here. My God, Nick Miller up to the top, and I'm sure he was looking for that moonsault, but instead finds a double axe handle between the shoulder blades of Roderick Strong. Now he's looking to tie him up in a knot here with a figure four sharpshooter variation. What an innovative move that was. Seems to have done the damage as Roderick Strong was able to reach out for the ropes. And Nick Miller wisely throwing Roderick in the corner as Shane Thorne getting involved there as Nick Miller taking Jason Jordan out of the equation once again. And this is another team that every week in and week out, I see nothing but improvements from these guys. I'm talking about TM61. I mean, the Alpha Elites have really established themselves as one of the better teams here on Monday Night Raw. But TM61, in my eyes, still fairly new, still kind of up and coming. But again, you can see they bring the fight. I mean, these guys are capable. They're aerial assassins. They're ground and pound wrestlers. They're heavy hitters. They're everything. I mean, all rolled into one package here. I really think these guys are the real deal. And I got to say, with teamwork like this, as we've seen this, oh God, that wishbone right there to Roderick Strong, and he has felt his fair share of pain here already tonight. As Nick Miller once again making sure that Roderick Strong cannot get that tag to Jason Jordan. And Roderick's just crawling anywhere he can right now. His entire body's just racked with pain, but he is a fighter. And look at this, the Olympic slam out of the corner, but Nick Miller finds a reversal, hits a suplex of his own. What a great counter that was, but Roderick able to roll over and get that tag to Jason Jordan. And Jordan coming in here like a hot fire. But Nick Miller once again finding a great reversal into a pin there. Just cutting off any momentum that the Alpha Elites are trying to string together. And again, this is, you're seeing a tag team here developing right before our eyes. And another beautiful counter into that signature spine buster. Shades of Arn Anderson, my goodness. Nick Miller has perfected that move. And Jason Jordan, I mean, he's got to wake up here. Everything that the Alpha Elites are trying to do, it seems like TM61 has a counter, as you can see right there, right on cue. TM61 obviously doing their homework on the Alpha Elites. Roderick Strong is not even up on the apron right now. He looks like he's still trying to catch his breath out there. Nick Miller goes to dive for him but misses. And that could be the opening the Alpha Elites finally need right here. But Nick Miller bringing the fight on the outside of Roderick Strong. And once again we see drop kicked into the hard part of that apron. And Nick Miller is in full control. You cannot argue the talent that TM61 has, and now since aligning themselves with Dolph Ziggler and Adam Cole, I'm genuinely impressed with these guys. And look at this off the ropes! Oh my God! Humongous clothesline from hell right there. Shane Thorne puts Jason Jordan down. Jordan finds a way to kick out, and this match will continue. Roderick Strong finally getting a shot in there on Shane Thorne. And the Alpha Elites seem like they're starting to come alive now. And we got a little bit of a stare down, and Shane Thorne with the cheap shot right there as Jason Jordan still trying to recover from that just devastating clothesline. Shane Thorne whipping Jordan into the corner now, and this could be dark days for Jason Jordan as once again he finds himself in Thunder Valley. Jason Jordan, no stranger to Thunder Valley, and the referee once again out of position, but that's going to be it anyway. Roderick Strong taken out of the equation, and the Alpha Elites drop an extremely important opportunity here to TM61. And on the other side of that coin, TM61 now earning themselves a shot at the Tag Team Championships on Sunday. And once again, Tony Nese and Kurt Hawkins, I'm sure you're going to have your work cut out for you. Do not underestimate these two. This is a legitimate tag team. All I can say is, guys, do your homework because TM61 is for real, and they are coming for those Raw Tag Team Championships. That should be one hell of a fun match. But again, credit where credit is due. Congratulations to TM61 and the OWN. They seem to have everything going their way right now. Can you imagine Sunday night, TM61 walking out with those tag team championships, and Dolph Ziggler has the opportunity to walk away with the Universal Championship? Wow. But anyway, we are going to shift our focus now to a special look at Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman coming up this Sunday night. Let's take a look. And we welcome you back once again for the final time here tonight as we have taken all of our commercial breaks and we are set for our main event. And I promise you this guarantees to be one hell of a showing tonight here with Seth Rollins taking on #1 contender to the Universal title, Dolph Ziggler. And again, I can't say it enough, this promises to be a classic. I hope you got your piss breaks out. I hope you got your drinks ready and get nice and comfortable and get settled in here because I'm sure we're in for a hell of a main event here. I can't say it enough. Anytime you're putting two world-class athletes in the ring against each other, good things will happen. As we see Seth Rollins playing to the San Francisco crowd here, and they are feeling every bit of it. This has been a great crowd here tonight, I gotta say. Treated to what I believe has been a pretty great show overall. We've had a lot of action going on here tonight, and Seth Rollins may find himself a little bit distracted here tonight as he, along with the rest of us, watched his brother-in-arms there get tossed off the top of a tractor trailer by Baron Corbin with no padding. I mean, a power bomb off the top to the concrete in the parking lot. Of course, our thoughts are with Dean Ambrose, but once again, we are shifting our focus to the here and now and getting ready to welcome the king of Monday Night Raw, the #1 contender to that Universal title, Dolph Ziggler, making his way out here, and I notice he does have his partner in crime there, Mr. Adam Cole, right behind him, and I expect nothing less. I'm sure Seth Rollins is not surprised to see that as well. Now, we do know, with the injury to Dean Ambrose earlier tonight, the actions that took place back in the parking lot, Dean Ambrose is obviously not here. He's in no condition to help Seth Rollins if need be, and we also heard CM Punk state earlier tonight that Roman Reigns is barred from the building, as well as Braun Strowman, but that leaves Seth Rollins to go at it alone here, and already we're looking at a 2-on-1 battle, and I'm sure he's aware of it, and I'm sure he's, you know, Seth Rollins is not going to back down from a fight. I don't care if it's 1-on-1, 1-on-3, Seth Rollins is going to stand his ground. That's one thing you got to respect, but here we go. Tying it up here to open the match, and Rollins able to power Ziggler into that corner. And I would expect a clean break here, and well, I would expect a clean break from Rollins. I would expect nothing less than what happened from Dolph Ziggler right there, but oh my God, what a shot. And Rollins is fired up. Why shouldn't he be? Looking to tie Dolph Ziggler in some knots here. What is it? Oh, a curb stomp variation. Seth Rollins is not here to play around. And he's got a little bit of history with Dolph Ziggler. Again, I go back to that King of the Ring tournament, and that entire night just was against Seth Rollins. That Baron Corbin got his hands on Rollins and really did a lot of damage there, and Rollins was set to face Dolph Ziggler in the semifinals, but Adam Cole made sure that didn't happen. Beautiful Phoenix splash off the second rope there, but Rollins is only able to get a 1 count, as we are quite early on in this match. But again, I'm sure Rollins is going to be looking for some revenge here on Adam Cole eventually. Adam Cole doesn't seem to be doing himself any favors or making any friends around here other than that snake he's got in the ring there, Dolph Ziggler. You see a nice cover there, and a nice spinning heel kick. Rollins catches Ziggler sleeping right there. And again, this is, oh, little bump there. This is a 5-star quality main event, folks. This is something, I believe this match could headline a pay-per-view, to be honest with you. This has been quite the Monday Night Raw from San Francisco, and again, as excited as we are to get into Extreme Rules Sunday night, this has been a hell of a show. Is Dolph Ziggler able to find his way around the ring there, but Rollins hits that Northern Lights into a pin, but again, Ziggler showing his resilience there. And don't take anything away from Dolph Ziggler. I mean, this guy's been around for a long time, and there's a reason why. He's found some success, and he's a former world champion and multiple-time Intercontinental champion, but tonight, He finds himself in that freaking knee right there. And here we go. That could have been the end, I'm sure. Look at that. Freaking Seth Rollins has still got Dolph down, and Adam Cole, once again, distracting the best referee in the business right there. Oh, and Seth Rollins seen enough already, as he is just whipping Adam Cole into that barricade. Hits a neck breaker variation, and he's not done. Dolph Ziggler doesn't seem to be in a hurry to get out there and help, as Rollins just continues to just whip Adam Cole into the barricade wall, following it up with a kick to the gut right there, and Adam Cole may think twice about getting involved in this match. And I'm sure, again, Seth Rollins, you got to do what you got to do. Whether the numbers are with you or against you, you know, you got to stand your ground there. And I know Seth Rollins is well aware of what happened to Dean Ambrose, and once again, he knows that Roman Reigns is not in the building, so he's on his own. He finds himself backed into a corner here tonight, and sometimes that is the most dangerous place a person can be. Seth Rollins looking to fight out of this here and get back in this match, as Dolph Ziggler's found a way to get in control here, as we see another little bump. But Dolph Ziggler able to recover and hit the X Factor there. And a DDT to follow it up, and Ziggler seems to have his focus shifted on Seth Rollins' head here. Again, I gotta wonder myself if those injuries from King of the Ring are still lingering. Again, that was no picnic for Seth Rollins. He was hit with everything but the kitchen sink that night. Oh, and a famouser! And you can see the influence that DX has had on Dolph Ziggler over the years, but Rollins able to roll out and once again hits Adam Cole with a single leg dropkick, but Dolph Ziggler catches him on the way in. And they're in some dangerous territory. Ziggler going all the way to the top, and he hits that X Factor! The X Factor from the top rope, and that could very well be the end of Seth Rollins. But Ziggler is not done. He's looking to do some more damage with those elbow drops. Just once again, just drilling a hole straight into the heart of Seth Rollins here as Adam Cole looks on and he's enjoying every bit of that. Ziggler, boom, hits that final dynamite right there. And this crowd is not enjoying what they're seeing right now. As Ziggler's calling for the end, and he hits the zigzag on Seth Rollins. Rollins is in trouble here. 1, 2, and that's... Oh, he gets his shoulder up. Rollins able to kick out. Ziggler's going to have to do a little more damage here tonight. And that's exactly what he's looking to do, but Rollins rolls out of the way. Ziggler off the ropes. Rollins rolls out of the way, and there it is. The Kingslayer knee right there. And this time he goes for the cover. 1, 2, and... Oh, my God, Ziggler. Ziggler making sure the match continues, but Rollins right into a curb stomp. Rollins was ready for it, and now he's heading out. He's got his attention focused on Adam Cole, and that may be a mistake. Rollins rolling out there, and he hits that sling blade on Adam Cole. And again, I think he should be going for the cover on Dolph Ziggler. As you can see, Ziggler already stirring and back to his feet here is Adam Cole, once again, just providing a distraction with his presence alone. And I said it earlier in the night, Rollins' focus may be somewhere else, and I don't believe on any other night you would see Rollins really shift his focus to somebody on the outside. What a nice counter there, but again, Rollins kicking out, ensuring that this match will continue. Oh, and a vicious stomp to the arm there. And Dolph Ziggler again with Adam Cole on the outside. I believe I see a little blood dripping down from the face of Ziggler, I do believe. But I was saying, I think if Adam Cole was not out here, this match would be long over by now. Oh, some elbows to the face there. Once again, Dolph Ziggler just showing his viciousness here. And I'm sure he's more than ready for his match against Sting on Sunday. Universal Championship on the line. You could be looking at your next champion, and right there you can see that is not the act of a champion. Using the fucking ropes for an advantage, but Seth Rollins still finding a way to power out of it. What a knee right there, and again you can see immediately busting Seth Rollins open. So now both competitors donning the crimson mask. These two guys giving everything they have to this San Francisco crowd. And once again, oh, the Revolution knee to the face. And that is not going to help Dolph Ziggler in any way. But right there, once again, Adam freaking Cole getting involved in the match, just yelling at Seth Rollins, giving Dolph Ziggler the opportunity to catch his breath there and recover. And once again, Seth Rollins is just obsessed with Adam Cole on the outside. It looks like they're having some words right now. And Rollins had enough. Adam Cole, that's what he can do, believe me. Oh! Rollins hits him with that Kingslayer knee. But Adam Cole is one of the best. He can just kill you with his mouth. Kill you with his words, get in your head, and really just, oh, and a sling blade to Dolph Ziggler right there. I mean, you can see Adam Cole is not physically getting involved in this match, but he is able to provide enough distraction. And we see right there another curb stomp, and Adam Cole out on the outside. That's got to be it. Rollins goes for the cover, but once again, the referee, Adam Cole, able to somehow come back here. And I got to say, he's the MVP of the match so far, as Rollins goes for the cover again, but Ziggler able to kick out, and you can see that blood just gushing out of the face of Dolph Ziggler. And once again, like I said, Adam Cole, I'm going to call him the MVP of this match. Had he not been out here tonight, this match would have been over 2, maybe 3 times. And look at the face of Dolph Ziggler. It's Rollins with a string of momentum there. He's got the crowd pumped up now, and he's looking for the end as Ziggler, not really sure where he's at. I'd be surprised if he can even see right now with all that blood. And another Revolution knee, and Dolph Ziggler is out. That is going to be it. No, it's not. I misspoke, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we see Dolph Ziggler able to roll the shoulder at the last minute there. Rollins dragging him away from the ropes. What's he have in mind? What has he got to do to put away this man? Rollins setting him up, calling him up to his feet. And here we go. Off the ropes for a little more momentum, and he got some height on that one. Look at Dolph Ziggler feeling the effects. And once again, referee, you have got to do something about the presence of Adam Cole on the outside. Providing a distraction there. And again, this is unacceptable. This referee, he needed to eject Adam Cole years ago. This is ridiculous that he's putting up with this much distraction. And here we go. Wait a minute. The referee, that's it. Finally, the referee opens his eyes. He's telling Adam Cole to get the hell out of here. Adam Cole has officially been ejected from ringside. Now we might be able to get to the bottom of this, folks. But again, enough distraction was provided for Dolph Ziggler to find his bearings here and regain control. And he's going to the top, and he's looking to hit that beautiful elbow drop. And Seth Rollins all of a sudden now finds himself in some peril. Adam Cole no longer on the outside to provide the distraction. That may have been the spark that ignited Dolph Ziggler here, as he's looking for it, and he hits the zigzag on Rollins. And what a shame, what a way to end this match as Rollins. What the hell? Seth Rollins just kicked out at 1. My God, the fight in this man. And again, he knows his back's against the wall. There's nobody out here to help him. Seth Rollins going at it alone here tonight. And I am seeing some fortitude and a huge Phoenix splash from the top. That could be enough to do it. We got a 2. Oh my God! Dolph Ziggler fighting on. And again, do not underestimate this man. I sure as hell hope Sting is watching this match, and I hope he knows to take Dolph Ziggler seriously. But I am seeing something here from Ziggler that just scares the hell out of me. And one more knee to the face. Ziggler has taken about all any man can take. And that's... Oh, he still finds a way to fight on here. And Seth Rollins finds himself in a world of shock. But again, looking for the end here. And there it is, the curb stomp. That's going to be it. That's got to be it. Dolph Ziggler has taken more than any man can take, and Seth Rollins does pick up that 3 count. And again, I got to question the referee on that. That was a pretty quick 3 count, I got to say. But anyway, what a hell of a match here tonight. Unbelievable way to go home, and we're heading into Extreme Rules Sunday night. We hope you join us there. Again, hit that like and subscribe, and you will get every minute of Extreme Rules free here on Jack the Mac Gaming. But my God, I hope you were, hope you felt as treated as I did. Because we really, it was a pleasure to call this show. It was a pleasure to witness this show tonight. And there you see the Kingslayer standing tall. What an enormous victory over the #1 contender, and this may propel Seth Rollins into that Universal title talk. Now wait a minute, here we go. There's the Dolph Ziggler we all know. Not taking it sitting down, that's for sure. This guy is as sore of a loser as anybody we've ever seen. And you can see after that grueling match, Seth Rollins is just, I can't imagine. Rollins is fighting back here. Dolph Ziggler's calling for some help, but Rollins is fighting back. He's trying to get out of here before he can. Oh, but he just. Too many. Rollins was trying to fight out of here, but once again, we see the despicable attack of OWN here. And a shot from Dolph Ziggler just to put the cherry on the cake there. Unbelievable. What? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the lights in the arena have gone out. What is going on here? Seth Rollins just attacked. What the hell? Nick Miller on the outside, and you see a chair laying by his head. He's out cold. Shane Thorne on the other side of the ring, and a chair in the camera shot I'm seeing as well. Adam Cole looking like he's on his way out here now. What the hell just happened? Oh, wait a minute. Aleister Black. Aleister Black meets Adam Cole on the ramp with the Black Mass. And Adam Cole will have no say in anything else that happens here tonight. You see TM61 out cold on the outside of the ring. And in the ring, Sting! Sting dropped down from the rafters. Sting hit the Scorpion Death Drop on Dolph Ziggler. This crowd is going ape shit right now. My God. And now Sting setting him up. Slowly setting him up for that Scorpion Death Rock. Turn him. Yes. Sting wrapping Dolph Ziggler up in the Scorpion Deathlock. My God. Aleister Black knocked out Adam Cole on the outside. Ziggler tapping. Sting. My God, what a show. Sting coming out of nowhere here, taking out the entire OWN with an assist to Aleister Black. And locking on that Scorpion Deathlock, proving a point. And Sunday night, that could be the result. The old man is wanting to walk out of San Diego with that Universal Championship, and I damn well believe that could be a reality. But ladies and gentlemen, we thank you once again for joining us here tonight. We are well out of time. Please tune in Sunday night to the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. You are not going to want to miss it. Thank you once again, and good night, everyone.